Let us explore the properties of definite integrals with the help of 4 examples in this particular video. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on calculus. We'll discuss properties of integrals, definite integrals, in this particular video. The question is, given the integral from -2 to 2 of f of x d of x is 10, and the integral 0 to 2 of the function f of x dx is 12. Write the value of these 4 integrals. I'd like you to pause the video, answer this question, and then look into my suggestions. Well, in case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. My students are right there on top of their class getting awards and scholarships. Now, let us try to answer these questions one by one using the properties of definite integrals. The very first one here is that we need to find the integral from -2 to 0 of f of x d of x. What are we given? So we are given that the integral from -2 to 2 of f of x is equal to 10, right? We are also given that the integral from 0 to 2 of f of x is equal to 12. Now, using the properties, we could always write that integral from -2 to 2 for the function f of x dx is sum of integrals from -2 to 0 of f of x dx and from 0 to 2 f of x dx, correct? Now we are given 2 of these integrals. Third one we need to figure out, correct? Substituting their values from -2 to 2, we are given it is 10, right? So 10 is equal to 0 to 2, we are given that this is equal to 12. And from here, we can evaluate the integral from -2 to 0. Is that clear to you? Perfect. So we get our answer for the first question, which is the integral from -2 to 0 of f of x dx is equal to 10 minus 12, which is -2. So this is -2. Is that clear to you? So now we can actually find the other 2 very easily. So we know from -2 to 0 it is 2, -2. So now we also know that the integral from -2 to 0 of f of x is equal to -2, right? Question number 3 here is integral 0 to -2 of 2 times f of x dx. Let's see how to figure this out. Well, the integral from 0 to -2 of 2 times f of x d of x is equals to 2 times integral from 0 to -2 of f of x dx, correct? Now that is equal to, we know this is negative of -2 to 0, right? F of x dx, correct? And that is 2 times negative of -2. And that gives you a value of 4. Perfect. So the integral 2 times f of x dx is actually equal to 4, right? Now let's move on and take the next question, which is the last question here. We need to find the integral from minus 2 to 0? Well, minus 2 to 0 of f of x dx. We just found that integral minus 2 to 0 for the function f of x dx is equal to minus 2, right? Now here we need to find the integral of f of x. Let's rewrite. Plus 2 dx, correct? That means sum of these two integrals, right? Which means from minus 2 to 0 of f of x dx plus integral minus 2 to 0 of 2 dx. Correct? So the first one is known to us as minus 2. Plus this integral will be what? It is 2 times x, right? From minus 2 to 0. So we can evaluate this value. And what do we get? We get minus 2 plus 2x when substitute 0. We get 2 times 0 minus 2 times minus 2, which is minus 2 plus, and that is 0, plus 2 times 2, 4. And so we get minus 2 plus 4, which is equal to plus 2. So this answer is plus 2. Is that clear to you? So that is how we are going to answer all these questions. There was one more question here, which I skipped, question number 1, which is from minus 2 to minus 2, f of x dx. What is that? Well, if the limits are same, it is definitely equal to 0, correct? So we got all our answers. The first one was 0. The second, minus 2 to 0, was, since the sum of 0 to 2, and that should be 10. This is minus 2. And 2 times f of x is 2 times this value, but negative of it. So which is 4. And here we calculated that this is equal to, correct? So that is how we'll find the answers for all these questions. I hope the concept is absolutely clear. Feel free to write your comments and share your views. Thanks for your time and all the best.